Welcome back to another episode of my Man United career mode here on FIFA 19. Today we've got a interesting slate of games. Now, I'm actually going to sim this Newcastle game here because I do want to get into these two games today. I think we travel to Bayern Munich for this one, and I think we're away for Arsenal as well. So we'll check this one with two really tough games after playing this one. Yeah, we are away to Bayern Munich, so that's a tough stretch. Trip to Bayern and a trip to Arsenal. It'll be interesting, but anyway, let's start the sim off. Let's get this Newcastle game out of the way, and then we can get into Champions League action. Rolling the first team out here against Newcastle, and we are richly rewarded with a second-minute Antoine Griezmann goal. Great to see it, a second for Antoine Griezmann in the 26th minute. Bailly picks up a yellow card, which isn't the best, but it's good to see us getting through this one. Anyway, here we go into the second half now. A chance to, put some more pressure on. Martial gets us a third, and that is all 3 points wrapped up. Surely there's no way back for Newcastle now. And a fourth, double goals from Martial and Griezmann. We'll take that to the bank. Well, here we are for this one. We've arrived in Munich Stadium here, the Munich Arena. Is this the Allianz? Is this the one? I think it is. I don't think we have the rights to it though. But anyway, we're here. It's the biggest game probably of the group stage with, probably the trickiest test, but if we can get to this with a win, we are pretty much guaranteed to go through as the league, I think. Anyway, let's crack in the lineup. Let's see what each team has rocked with today. We see them in Dowski. We know how dangerous he can be. Hopefully they don't have too many other, dangerous weapons on the side. Here's the Bayern Munich lineup for today. Hummels and Boateng in the middle. And of course, they've got Alaba and Kimmich on the wings. Like, interestingly enough, let's see on the bench. Danilo Pereira in the holding position. Iso Goretzka in the midfield, Kingsley Coman, Quadrado out wide, and then of course Lewandowski up front. No Thiago Alcantara, which is, I suppose, a relief for us. Anyway, here's what I've gone today. The only real change, there's two changes to the squad really, as at left back I've decided to pick Lucas Hernandez, and I brought in Herrera into the midfield. Just offers a bit more defense back there, rather than having Asensio in the team. I feel like we get a bit more out of this lineup with Pogba playing the 10, so hopefully it, proves to be masterclass. Early chance for Bayern Munich here for Kingsley Coman. It falls for Lewandowski. It's well blocked by us, but it's still on the attack. Bayern with the chance to whip it in again. It's a dangerous position, and we clear it away. What a goal by Bayern Munich right there. Simple passing. They waited for the opening to open up, and Tolisso just seemed to have found an open space that just shouldn't be there. I mean, ridiculous amount of space. I need to have a look at this again. Where would the space open up? Okay. Pogba's out of position there, but Skriniar has to be doing better than that. And really it's just poor defense by us. That's, a basic mistake. De Gea should probably get his hand to that realistically, but that's a big goal for Bayern Munich.
Underway they are again, and it's Bayern with the lead. Mbappe with it.
Mbappe looking to make a name for himself. Into Martial. We're back in the game right from the kickoff. They fell asleep at the wheel and we punished them back. That's exactly what we needed to do. What a finish by Anthony. What a play with the French players here. Mbappe starts us off, finds Griezmann, who finds Martial. Kimmich is no man's land, and Neuer gets negged big time. Look at the finish here. Low, driven between the legs. Neuer can't get near it. That is how you equalise. I absolutely love to see that. That is a fantastic way to respond. Herrera picks it wide open. Mbappe work away from Alaba here. Can't get the space, but does find Milinkovic-Savic. Finds Herrera, who has a crack, and pretty sure he's the guy shooting the football from midfield, but you've got to go with chances, shoot, 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 as they say. You don't shoot, you don't score, but not a bad effort actually from Herrera. If we got the hands on that Martial or Mbappe or Griezmann, I think that's a goal. Martial, this is exactly where we want to be on the break. Griezmann sees Mbappe. Oh, he just put too much on it. Just gave it too close to Neuer there. Got to capitalise the situations. Dangerous position here for Bayern Munich with a free kick. We know they can do damage from here. Lewandowski, and he's wide, thankfully. Over the bar, not too bad. We'll take that every day. Half time here in Bayern, 1-1. I'd say it's a good half actually, a very good half. Exactly what we wanted, exactly what we needed. But Martial's goal was huge to come back from the time, because we gave just one silly mistake to give Tolisso the goal. But we'll take that. Heck of a half, heck of a game, and all to play from that second half. Lucas puts in Martial. Oh, ball doesn't cut out there quick enough. Give it to Pogba. It's give it to Milenkovic. Savic, who has a crack on the left foot, not on target, but a worthy effort from the big Serbian, or yeah, Serbian. For a second I might have said the wrong nationality there. That's not a bad effort, but just couldn't find the target. Chance for Bayern Munich here. Oh, that's a bad tackle. I got the ball, but I clipped the back leg first, I think, and the old double jeopardy rule there, not giving us the red card for the penalty, but that is a huge mistake by me. Shusk, yeah, I got too much. I didn't get the ball as well either. What a huge mistake we made there. Oh, Lewandowski versus De Gea here. Oh boy, come on De Gea, I need you to save this. I think he's going bottom right. Oh, what a save by De Gea. That's why you're the best in the world, De Gea. That's why you're the best in the world. Chance for Bayern Munich here. What a save. Lewandowski is absolutely lethal from that range, and wow, have we kept ourselves in this one. De Gea having an absolute brilliant game. Look at the reach on that one. Somehow keeping us alive in this one. Substitutions now coming on for ourselves. Dembele, Rashford and Asensio on. Chance for Lewandowski, there it is. There's the goal for Bayern Munich. They finally ripped us a new one, and that is unfortunately, I think, probably the game for us really. It's just we haven't been able to get an attack in the second half to, really get ourselves in the game. We've had a chance to make it 2-0, but yeah, defense there just overstretched really. Pogba shouldn't really be on Lewandowski. I'm not really sure where Theo Hernandez is there, but Hernandez is actually there playing right centre back, and where is Skriniar? That's the real question. Is he just sit in the midfield or something? Not good, not good at all. Hernandez. Picks out Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford here. Inside for Pogba. Inside to Dembele. Just can't get that shot we need to open this game up. And now Bayern on the attack. Get the ball back. Oh, what a tackle there. Hold on to Meunier. Get to. Oh, this is it. This is it. Chance for Mbappe there. Into Asensio. That was the chance. Last chance saloon. What can work out from here? Inside. Mbappe. Over to Dembele. Dembele. Work out from this. Asensio to steal the game. Oh, we could have stole a point there if we were a little bit more lucky, but it just wasn't our night tonight here in Munich, and unfortunately that's a 2-1 defeat here. Great game though, fantastic end-to-end stuff, and disappointing to lose it, but what a competition. Well, Bayern Munich had 12 shots to our 6. They had 9 on target to our 12. They definitely did put us under the pump tonight a little bit, but I kind of went for more kind of, clear-cut chances. There's definitely shots I could have taken, but I just didn't, and probably regret them now. Griezmann thought was really good today. Great assist, of course, tonight. Couldn't really ask for much more out of him. Maybe a few shots would be nice. De Gea, I thought he was absolutely immense, but again, kept us in the game really. I don't have anything more to say. The back four, they did a solid job. A few mistakes positioning wise. I feel like, could be a little bit better. We'll move on. Pogba, wow, geez, he had a quiet night. Didn't quite get what I thought out of Pogba tonight. I was still disappointed in him. I think if I'm gonna play Pogba, I don't think I'll play him as a cam. I think I'll play him as a third midfielder maybe. We'll see how that works next time. But when I have Herrera playing there, I maybe have Herrera as the holding and Pogba as the centre mid. I don't know what I'm gonna do that situation. I have to figure that out as we go forward. Herrera didn't quite have the game we wanted. Expected a little bit more out of him. Dembele was pretty quiet, but he had one shot, one good down at the end. Rashford ran hard when he came on. Same with Asensio, did a pretty good job. And Asensio, mate, you've got to put that chance away, mate. Mbappe, I was happy with, very happy with his game performance today. Really good job, good stuff done on the right wing. Thanks for Savic, a little quiet out there. I'm not really sure. I think the formation was a bit of a problem tonight. I thought Martial was fantastic, great goal today. Took his chance, exactly what we needed as the team. I give Griezmann the man of the match, or to give Martial. I'll probably lean Martial more than Griezmann. I thought Martial did a little bit more, but it does leave me with a few questions about what I need to do to win these games. Like, if I'm going to go for 3 midfield, do I put Pogba as the cam and kind of leave him out of position, or do I bring him back more as a centre mid and I try to get a bit more stability? That's the question I need to figure out now. And I have to think about that one.
Welcome to you all.
Here we are at the Emirates Stadium here for Arsenal versus Manchester United. A massive game, the real big rivalry between two sides, and of course you don't have to get back to the Wenger for a year out. You know what a rivalry that was. Roy Keane versus Vieira. That was Premier League football at its very, very best. But anyway, cracking team lineups. Let's see what each team's rocked with today. So here's the Arsenal lineup rocking today. Bern Leno in goal, as per usually expect. Lowton, don't know who he is. Socrates, Mustafi, and Kieran Gibbs back at left back for us. Interesting. And then Ian Torreira playing the defensive midfielders row. They got Herman, Mkhitaryan, and Kynes. And then Aubameyang up front. Interesting. What's their subs bench like? Clowney, Lacazette, Holding. Didn't see the last 2, but interesting Arsenal lineup, I have to say. I'm not really sure how this is going to play out, but I think we definitely have the advantage here. I think this is definitely in our favour. Here's what I've rocked with today. Today gets the start as per usual. Twansabi comes in at right back. Skriniar, Delid, and Shaw at the back there. Fred's going to come in and play with Pogba today. Dembele, Asensio, and Rashford there in that 3, and Griezmann up front. Mbappe, Asensio all on the bench. We will definitely bring them on later in the game. Fred skinned them open. Lovely ball. We've just taken them apart. Dembele, chance back post. He got greedy. He went for the pretty much the unsportsmanlike goal, but it doesn't matter. We got ball back to Fred. Fred picks it Asensio. Back to Fred. Fred's going to have a crack, and that's a worthy effort by Fred and well blocked by the Arsenal defence. But that should have been 1-0. We should have put that one up to bed, but got Arsenal with them. We found the gaps opening. They're pressing very hard up the field, and there's plenty of space behind.
Corner played into the middle.
Oh, what an effort by Rashford. What an effort. No loss so far here. We're putting Arsenal into the pump, and Fred with a lovely corner in here. Look at Rashford leap out of the air, justifying his start over Martial today, and really nearly putting us one up on the board. Asensio picks it Dembele, picks it Antoine Griezmann. He loves to score here at Arsenal. That would be ideal, but unfortunately can't get him open. Pogba, Dembele. Starting to get some pressure here, opening up into Rashford. And Rashford do here. Rashford turns the corner, sees Pogba. Pogba would have a crack, and Paul Pogba with too much mustard behind that one. Just absolutely blasted it back to Manchester nearly with that one. Just way too much power, Paul. Chance for Arsenal with a great opportunity right there. I don't know who that is. Is that Kynes? Yes, it is. He got a free shot away, and whoa, that is not far away at all, is it? Jeez, nearly gives the, nearly gives the bar a good tickle on the way through. Brad's got some space here. Sees Twansabi. Next, Twansabi loves playing down here. Absolutely dominates it. Gives it back to Pogba, who has room for a shot, and Leno saves well there. Pogba. It's at Rashford. Here comes Shaw. How can Shaw work out here? I just gave too much of the ball away to him there, and Arsenal a chance to counter here. Asensio racing back. It's a 4-on-3 here. Got the men back though. This is a dangerous situation here. Arsenal finding space, and oh, that'll be cruel if they scored there. Great job, but Aubameyang still got the ball, and look at that from Rashford. Huge tackle, cleans the ball up away, and Arsenal's chance whipped away there. But again, oof, great save by De Gea. He's so reliable in this game and in real life, and thankfully we have him. Half time here, 0-0. It's an interesting first half. It's quite a intense and competitive one. It's going to be an interesting second half. We've got lined up. Should be an interesting one. Should be competitive. There should be a few goals, I'd say, as the game breaks up later in the game. But it's going to take a bit of, magic for this one, I think, to break the deadlock. But hopefully we'll have it. Asensio right into the box for Pogba. Oof. What an effort by Paul Pogba. Found himself open up there. Some little midget trying to cover him, and I think it might hit the bar, but Leno taking no chances. That has come from absolutely nothing. Arsenal take the lead. It's Kynes with the goal. And wow. I literally did not think anything was on there. I have no idea how he got a clean header, I do. Aubameyang has the ball. Whips out to Gibbs. Gibbs whips it in. And wow, Kynes gets a free header. The lit Skriniar out of position and yikes. It's a pretty poor goal to concede. De Gea can't get near it. Been a bad episode for goals. Just poor goals we've conceded, and that's another one, and that's disappointing. Brad. Looks at Asensio. You get it into Dembele. Dembele. Surely foul there, ref. Surely it's full for Fred. That has to be a free kick, ref. Has to be a penalty. Unbelievable. Fred impinged from scoring a goal there, and Arsenal get away with it. Dembele. Into Griezmann. Score Griezmann. Taken out. Surely referee says no, and that is just outrageous. Oh my gosh. That is an absolute banger of a goal by Arsenal, and I literally have just come up making substitutions and they've just banged in a second. I thought nothing was on there and just added nothing. Skriniar can't get to it. A bit Qatar against his old side. Just smashes it home, and wow, what a finish. De Gea probably should get a hand on that, really, to be honest, Dave. I'm gonna have to give you a mark down on my old book for that one. It's embarrassing, but it's super sub time. It is super sub, squeaky bum time. Rashford for Martial, Mbappe for Griezmann, and Lingard is coming on for Fred. We need an absolute miracle here. And Lacazette makes it 3. Yeah, we've conceded more in this game than we've conceded in the first 9 games of the season. As Lacazette just a bloody flute. Oh boy. Not really sure what happens here today. It's just been an absolute disaster, and looks like 2 losses in the episode, really. He's had an absolute howler today. He really should be saving that. I mean, you've got to get more than that on touching the ball. I mean, really, De Gea? Come on, mate. You're killing me. Mbappe picks out Martial here. Can we at least rain on Arsenal's parade a bit today? Inside to Mbappe. We've got one back, but is it too little too late? I think it might be. At least it's a goal here. At least we got something from this game. I would hate to lose 3-0 to Arsenal. That would be salt in the wounds, but we've got hope here. There's a slimmer of chance we can get a draw out of this, but it's going to require an absolute miracle and more of that. Dembele. This is a chance. Dembele. Oh, he just took too much time with the ball. What was he thinking? Intercepted again. Inside. Lingard. Can we get one back? Yes, we can. There's a minute here. Get the ball. 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 Go, 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 go. We have. We'll have to see that. Yes, we have. We failed to turn up the first 80 minutes of this game. Is there a chance? Get the ball, Mbappe. Come on. Oh, they're running the clock out. Can't get the ball, unfortunately. Well, I'm proud of the last 10 minutes. We put a good shift in there, but unfortunately, it was just we gave up too many goals, and that was the killer. And yeah, that's a tough game to lose. That's a tough loss. That might sting come season end. Well, we had 14 shots. They had 7. 5 on target to our 4. We had possession and tackles. Just one of those games. Just one of those games. It's pretty tough to travel down Arsenal, and yeah, that's gonna sting in the morning. Asensio, really good game from him. Mbappe, super sub material. Exactly what you want to see. Sub got a goal. Probably should have started him though. I think that we really did miss him down the right today. Griezmann, have to give him a poor game today, to be honest. Rashford didn't quite do what I was expecting Rashford to do. Fred was poor as well, so I pulled him off. De Gea, I give him an F rating for today. Pathetic performance, really. Shouldn't give away 3 goals like that. That was really poor. Twansavy, solid right back performance. Nothing I can say wrong with it. Skriniar and De Ligt. I don't know what to say with those 2 guys, but I feel like they were out of position. Shaw didn't quite have an impact on the game. Lingard came on, got a goal, so happy with that. Pogba. I expect a bit more of Pogba, to be honest. I really did. Dembele, solid game from Dembele. Very good down the right today, so happy with him. Martial came on. Great substitution to bring on as well. And yeah, back to Asensio. Who was man of the match, but I just want to see. Was Asensio? Yeah, he was. That's a killer because... Wow. Who scored the 2 goals for them? Oh, they only scored 1 each. McTurnan got a 9. That's going to stink for a while. So here's the table after 10 games in the Premier League, and Spurs are really starting to pretty much solidify themselves as the champions. I mean, 10 games in, 10 wins. I mean, that is something else. That really is going to be tough to chase down. We're going to need to beat them twice. If we beat them twice this year, and they don't still, and they match our record, they'd still win. So it's a bit scary after 10 games. We're on 23 points, 4-point gap between Chelsea and a 5-point gap to Arsenal and City. It's really not been the start we wanted. I mean, I was hoping that 23 points now would, I was hoping to Spurs we had 25 or something like that, but it feels like Spurs are just, they're on an absolute roll. Look, they've conceded 3 goals all year. They've scored 19. We scored 22. So it's going to be tricky to catch them. I think they're going to be a real, it's going to be tricky. We're going to need a lot of luck here, I feel like this. But anyway, we're doing well there. It's been a tricky episode. I don't think anything, things just didn't quite go to plan this episode, unfortunately, but we'll be back again in the next few days, and we'll be back trying to grind our way back into this, in the Champions League and the Premier League. I'm actually going to quickly show the Champions League for you guys so we can see that. I believe Valencia won, if I'm correct. Yes, they did. So we're currently in 3rd. So we really have to beat Bayern Munich at home, really. If we don't, we're in big trouble. Anything less than a draw will be a disaster, but yeah, that's all we have time for tonight, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, subscribe, all other jazz really helps me out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Enjoy.